Just near that pack tunnel that I did in an earlier build is a small way station for Vault 81. Alright, Vault 81, very aware of the incursion of the pack near their vault, has sent one of their best agents out, reasonably well equipped. To do reconnaissance and keep an eye on them, report back to the vault. Any need to know information. Alright, a lot has changed at Vault 81. One point during all the conflicts, the Minutemen occupied them. Another point, the Red Rocket Militia. So when they had the chance to break free of all of them, they did. They joined a third faction called the United Settlement Alliance, which believes in a more centralized government overseeing settlements, unlike what's happening out in the independent settlements, and also in some ways in the Minutemen and even the Brotherhood, as we'll get to. We've seen these guys before. They're represented by the clean red, white, and blue. They wear the clean green army outfits. There was one in Red Rocket, one in Abernathy. They are peaceful, organized by some of my former companions. One of the first things they did do, though, is make peace with the local factions, the Red Rocket Militia and the Minutemen. Some Baltic security out here. Definitely beefed up. Got some Red Rocket traders. Like to pretend they just
buy and sell.
Swing through, just like the wandering merchants do. Minutemen trader. Some security. Little living area for if you're gonna spend the night. But they generally don't let the Minutemen and the Red Rocket Militia in the vault anymore. Like to pretend these are knockoff Vault-Tec Protectrons. I haven't really changed that much in the vault. I've put up a few of the flags, some workbenches, a few sets of armor, power armor, and populated it with a couple members wearing green army outfits, but I've changed more out here, so I'm not going to go in. The idea being, though, that they are going to inhabit the second half of the vault, in the secret half, and it'll be a large outpost for them. The USA, that is. Another big thing that I wanted to mention while I was here is Vault 81 has really opened up, and there's a lot of members of Vault 81 have moved on now to other settlements and other places. We'll see. Cambridge Police Station. Once a Brotherhood of Steel outpost. Still a Brotherhood of Steel outpost, but there have been some changes. After the Institute was dealt with and all the major powers signed treaties, the Brotherhood had to retreat from this area, and a number of the troops here did not want to go back. So they took advantage of the particularly peaceful times they happened to be living in and declared themselves independent. Of course, they immediately made allies with the Minutemen and the Red Rocket Militia and the Independents, because they could not go it on their own. They had possession of a vertibird, certainly did not have the resources to keep it maintained. Fortunately, they can get some help over at Grey Garden. Got Minutemen and Red Rocket Militia on guard duty out here at some of these other entrances. Since the early days, however, the leadership of the Brotherhood of Steel has now accepted this Cambridge chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel as its own independent chapter, and has once again allied with them and communicates with them. And once that happened, of course, they needed to have an elder, and they put on an election, and what do you know? That's how the sole survivor became the elder of the Cambridge chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, there's not much inside the Cambridge chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel that's changed.
Best scrap in the
Minuteman, Red Rocket member, Sanctuary
Can't wait to
guy.
see
completing that
Bring
mission
back.
standing
Obviously
around.
the original
Very
people.
promising.
There we go, a few more Minutemen.
Yes. Yes.
Sure, I like the idea.
Tossed a couple workbenches in some places, but yeah, we'll just pop up and check out the
Never expected
vertibird.
the Minutemen would be capable of taking out the Institute.
Alright, not much up on the rooftop other than their vertibird. I think we'll get in it and fly to our next location at the very independent settlement of Good Neighbor.